My name's Roland Peterson, Raleigh for short. I've been city councilor for the past 8 years and running for my 5th term. First, a little history about myself. I was born and raised here in Ashland, lived here all my life with the exception of the time I spent in the United States Navy. I went to St. Agnes Grade School, graduated from Padua High School, and like I say, right after high school, I joined the service. After I got out of the service, I got numerous jobs. The jobs were very plentiful in those days. I ended up at the paper mill. I worked there for 33 years. While there, I did 2 apprenticeships. I was an industrial millwright. It's an 8,000-hour apprenticeship, which I served and did. And later on, I got in charge of all the mobile industrial equipment. I did a mobile industrial mechanics apprenticeship, which is another 4-year apprenticeship. After the paper mill's closure in 1998, I joined Union Local 1348 out of Virginia, Minnesota. I worked throughout the whole area up here around taconite plants, power plants, paper mills, wherever they needed people. So I gained a lot of experience in the construction work. And as I worked in those capacities, I was generally a supervisor. So I'm used to having people and how to manage people. 32nd morning, wow, that's fast. But I would like to run again for this office, or I am running again for this office for the simple reason that a lot of people encourage me to do so. And I really enjoy doing it. I mean, you got to have somebody in this council that stands up for the people. I mean, a lot of times administration, they like to spend money we just don't have. So I'm kind of a tax hog, I'll admit it. I said, we have to live within our means, just like every one of us have to live that way in our families. Thank you.
Mr. Williams.
Good evening and welcome. For those of you that may not know me, I am Rick Williams. I have lived in Ashland since 1979 and I'm currently serving as the 4th Ward Representative on the County Board. At present, I'm a small business owner. I own and operate Eagle Administrators, which is a third-party administration company. We sell and administer group health insurance plans and have been in business since 2003. Prior to that, I worked at Select Benefit Administrators. I owned and operated Superior Computer Service. And prior to that, I spent 18 years on the Ashland Fire Department. I retired from the Minnesota Air National Guard, and prior to that, I served for 4 years in the United States Air Force. You may notice that from my abbreviated resume, everything that I have been involved in my career fields is related to customer service. Whether caring for the sick on the ambulance service, fixing computers, or administering health insurance program, everything I've done has been centered around customer service. That's one of the things I feel that qualifies me to represent you on the City Council. The city is one big customer service organization, from fixing roads, providing water and sewer, fire protection, police service, parks and leisure services, all customer service activities, all aimed at the citizens of Ashland. I feel as City Councilor, my job along with the rest of the City Council, the City Administration, and the dedicated City employees is to help provide you with those services in the most efficient and cost-effective manner. We as councilors also help determine the future of those services. How do we do this? Through sound fiscal management, through aggressive economic development, and through an understanding that sometimes things have to change. I'm a firm believer that we are taxed enough. So we need to take a hard look at how we do things, why we do things, and are we able to do things better. We are not the only city in the country in this situation. Times are tough. I think one of the things we need to do is look outside the box, look at what others are doing, and find out where those that are succeeding are doing and what we